Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a laundry stripping video for you guys. I did one of these many years ago and it's gotten a lot of views. I've got a lot of questions and stuff on that video, so I thought I would do an update video and kind of show you how to do the process again. I had a lot of people commenting and telling me the water was murky because of the dyes in the towels and stuff leaching into the water, and it wasn't like all the gunk that was in the towels. So I thought I would just use plain white towels for this to show you that it can be the stuff in the towels, and we'll see how murky this water gets. Now, why do we want to strip laundry towels? What we're doing is we're getting deep inside the fibers and we're pulling all of that nasty stuff out. Now, if you use homemade laundry detergent or fabric softener, those things can cause buildup on your towels, and if your towels are rough and like sandpaper like mine are, because these are like almost 12 years old, these are pretty much rag towels here, so they are pretty rough and stuff, and that's why I've never stripped these. But because they're white, I want to do an experiment and just kind of strip these and see how dirty the water is. So I've got my stuff here. It's really simple. It's just a DIY stripping mix. So what you're going to want to use is Calgon water softener. Now this is not to be confused with the Calgon like stuff in the bath section. This will be in the laundry section. I think it's also available on Amazon. I'll link everything down below if you can't find it locally. The next thing you're going to need is washing soda. You do not want baking soda. You can make your own washing soda with baking soda, but just get washing soda in your laundry section of your store. And then also you're going to need borax, and then you'll also need some laundry detergent. Now I used to use Tide because it's a really good strong detergent. I hate the smell of Tide. I don't like all the toxic chemicals that are in Tide and some of those other mainstream detergents. I usually use natural detergents, so I'm not going to be using Tide. In my other video I did, and a lot of people were asking, can you use other detergents? Yes, you can. I would recommend trying to find a really strong one. I love BioClean powder. I get it through Amazon Subscribe and Save, and I love that. I use that for my cloth diapers. It's a really good strong detergent. Today I'm going to be using this one. It's called Defunkify. This is a really good one. It's very expensive. I've also used this on cloth diapers and I've had great success with it. Like I said, it's very expensive, but Sprouts a while ago had it on clearance. It was like more than 50% off. So I think it was only like $8 for this box. So that's what I'm going to be using, because this is actually designed to get deep into the fibers of your clothes and get those clean. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one today. Like I said, I'm using white towels, and they're mostly rag towels. They're very dingy and they're very rough. Now, a little funny side note here. I usually use these as my hair towel because I have curly hair and I put my product in. I use these to dry my hair and scrunch it up. And I recently found out like a couple months ago that these loop towels, like regular towels, cause your hair to be frizzy. I was like, what? So I ended up getting a special hair towel. It's called the Perfect Hair Towel, and it's in my Amazon storefront if you have curly frizzy hair like me. So I got that, and I was shocked and amazed at how much of a difference between using one of these towels on my hair and using this other special hair towel. My hair was not frizzy with that hair towel. So needless to say, I don't use these for my hair anymore, but I do use these to wipe up like when Faith has an accident or just like water spills and stuff. I also have a couple washcloths. These are what I use to wash our windows with because they're super soft. These ones are not like crunchy and hard yet because I only use them to wash the windows, but they're white, so we're gonna go ahead and strip those. And then I also have a big towel. I thought I had a couple of these, but I only found one. I know I used to have 4. I think I might have gotten rid of them. We use these like to dry the floor when I mop the floor, and we also use these like to dry the car to keep the water, you know, from getting spots on the windows and stuff. So that is my situation here today with my towels. You can do this with cloth diapers. You can do this with clothing, especially if clothing is like hand-me-down clothing and it has like a smell to it or just really dingy and dirty. You can use it on your color towels, but like I said, I'm using white towels today. I'm gonna do my gray towels later because I want to compare the water, so I'll show you that difference. So let's go ahead and get this started. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Follow me on Instagram at The Joyful Mommy so you can see kind of what our daily life is like. Also, if you do try this laundry stripping, be sure to tag me over on Instagram because I'd love to see your results. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I have all my towels in here and I don't have very many. I thought I had more, but I don't have very many. Okay, I'm gonna put my gloves on. So you're gonna wanna do this in a bathtub. We have this nice huge master bath, so that's really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the drain down. Now before I start filling with hot water, I'm gonna add my stuff just because once it turns water, it's gonna be too loud. So we're gonna add equal parts of all of these, about 3 tablespoons. I'm not going to measure because I don't have a tablespoon thing handy. So we're just going to kind of eyeball this. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of our washing soda. Actually, maybe that was a little bit more. I don't know. And 3 tablespoons of your borax. Make sure you're wearing gloves because these are chemicals that can be harsh on your skin. And then I'm going to put in a scoop, actually a couple scoops of detergent. This one is a really small scoop because it's very strong, but I'm going to go ahead and put in about 3 scoops, which will probably equal about 3 tablespoons. And now I'm going to fill this up with hot water, and I have gloves on. These really aren't like insulated gloves, but I am going to be wearing gloves that'll kind of protect a little bit. And then we're just going to mix this all around and make sure the towels get under there really well. Got this all filled up with super hot water, and you want to make sure that the towels stay completely submerged. Now this is a huge bathtub, so I didn't fill it up all the way, so I'm going to just kind of push my towels and make sure they stay underneath. And then about every hour or so, I'm going to come in and kind of massage them and, you know, squeeze them around and make sure that they all are in that water and just kind of loosening everything up in there. And so I'm going to leave this sit for probably at least like maybe 6 to 8 hours or till the water has completely cooled. So we'll stir these around every once in a while, and we'll see you back in a little bit. So it's been several hours, and my water has cooled, and I'm going to go ahead and take these out. And you can kind of see the water is dirty. It's not as murky as I thought it would be. It is pretty yellow. So I'm just going to wring out each of these really well, and I have a laundry basket here that I'm going to put them in. And this is like the hardest part because your arms and hands get so tired from squeezing out all of this excess liquid. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we're just gonna get the majority of it out. Got them all wrung out, I'm gonna go ahead and take them to the washer, but first let me show you this water real quick. So it is definitely yellow and dirty. It's not as murky as I thought it would be, but it's definitely dirty and gross looking. It's not super picking it up on camera, but it is yellow. It is definitely yellow, and it smells pretty bad. So now we're gonna just stick this all into the washer, and hopefully there's enough towels in there. It's not gonna be an unbalanced load. Normally, I would have a lot more towels. So I'm just gonna do this with no soap or anything. We just wanna wash out that stripping solution. So I'm gonna just do it on a normal, and I'm going to do extra hot with an extra rinse just to make sure we get all of that stuff out. So in conclusion, I do definitely think that stripping gets stuff out of the towels and the fibers that are trapped down in there. Now, yes, I do agree that quite possibly if you strip and the water is a darker color, like in my previous video that I did, I believe it could partly be some of the dyes in there and not fully just everything that's in the towel. But as you can see in this water here, it is definitely smelly and definitely a yellowish tint. So it definitely does work in getting stuff out. So if you do strip and it is a super dark color, don't freak out and think, oh, my stuff is so dirty. Yes, it could be some of the dyes, but also this does prove that it does pull stuff out, even if your towels look and appear clean. So I've got those in the washer right now doing their little cycle, and I'm gonna go ahead and do another load in here of just colored towels, our gray towels and our everyday towels, and we're gonna compare those. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but you wanna make sure your towels are clean. That way, you know, you're not like starting out with dirty towels. So make sure they are clean before you throw them in. So I'm gonna do our regular everyday towels, and then I'm not gonna show you the whole process again, but I will show you the water after stripping them. So here's our everyday towels. We've got gray ones and then those like teal, light teal ones. So I've got these soaking. I just got it started. There's way more towels in here, like probably 3 or 4 times as much as there was in my last load. So I will show you once this is all done and what the water looks like, and we'll see if it's any dirtier than the last batch. So it's been several hours and I just wrung out all of our regular towels, and as you can see, the water is definitely murky and dirty. It does look dirtier than the previous batch that I just did with the white towels, but It could be just because there's more towels in here and these are the ones that we use every day. So I don't think that it's the dye that leached in here. It is dirty, it is smelly. So I'm gonna say that in my previous laundry stripping video that the water being dirty was not fully from dye coming out of the towels. So I don't know, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think and what your experience is with stripping towels if you've done this. I'm pretty sure that this is not dye and it's just the gunk and dirt coming from here. You can definitely see that it is pretty dirty and murky. Now that the towels are done in the washer, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the dryer and just dry them. Drying now, and they definitely feel soft. They are almost 12 years old, so they're not quite like buttery soft. I'm sure if I use softener on them, plant-based, not your traditional fabric softener, they would feel even softer. But yes, they definitely feel softer. They are still a bit dingy, but they definitely do look a lot cleaner. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how these results came out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope that you guys will give it a try. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching and I will see you guys next time.